Wile Coyote get to attack first. Now, this is the tiebreaker round. What happens here is they got to try and achieve the best advance they can in the quickest amount of time. So let's say both teams get to point C, but the one who got to C first gets to, wins the last point. Yes, it's a draw at the moment. It's 2-2. And that's what it goes to a special tiebreaker round where both teams get to attack once, so it's like a deuce. No, it's not 3-5. That's the TF2 counting. But the way it works is whoever gets the furthest in the quickest amount of time wins the game.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Sorry I had to be so technical there, but that's the way this game works.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, doors open. Sorry about that. Just got to take down a few notes here and there. Just generally do some. Oh wait, and there goes E. Now that would be a hilarious first cat win on E.
Yeah, if you actually managed to make that work, that would kind of solidify the win of this game. But I mean, Blue are pushing out a lot harder than they have last time round from either teams. Wile Coyote, they're trying to make it work, but I think everybody understands the gravity of the situation now. This is no longer just a game. This is, you are fighting for the honour of the Steel League, and everybody is giving it their all. And Awesome Egyptians are putting up a hell of a good fight. Yeah,
I'm not kidding. This is easily one of the best commentaries I've done ever. It's because both teams are determined. Bob D timed out. That ain't good. Hopefully he comes back. Maybe he needed a toilet. I don't know. But this was a critical bad juncture to start bailing out of a team. Yeah. If you guys want to bring in a spare, please feel free to do so. If you want, I can bring in somebody very quickly. Ooh, nice work there from Davey. Nice shoot on that sentry. We've got 2 runners as well. Oh wow. Blue team's actually down by 2 players. I've got to do something quick. Hang on. Back in a minute. Okay, back in now. Okay, hopefully some assistance on the way. Hopefully this was a really epic bad time for Blue team to lose 2 team members. I'll try and get a bit more. Okay, Daddy Cadden's coming in to join in for Blue team. I'll see if we're getting somebody else as well because you are 2 down now. 1 second. And back in the game now. Hopefully things have leveled up a bit. In the sake of fairness, can I ask one of Red team to go into spectate for the time being? I hate this come to this, but I didn't expect 2 of Blue team to bomb out suddenly in the last round. It was very unexpected.
I'd say even with the disadvantage, it does look like Blue are going to manage to get the first point. A little bit late in the game, but it does look like they're going to be able to do it. They've got nice Ubers. I think that might have even been a chain Uber there. 2 medics going at once, and they've gotten point A. And wow, they're set up for point B as well. 2 times cap rate on there.
Yep, nicely done there. Now this thing can get to point B. They're going for point B fast. It's all looking good. Yeah, just in the name of fairness, can I ask Doc Pony to sit on the spectator bench for the time being? Very sorry about this, but this does happen. It's that we kind of need to make sure the teams are fair. It's that oh, okay, all the crisis on the last point. Now, in any case. Yeah, can somebody from, Egyptians please tell Doc Pony or somebody on your team to go spectator? We really need somebody to even up the teams. Do prize, just go and spectate if that's okay, man. You don't need to, Cool, right, excellent. We got 11 versus 11. Sorry about all the confusion at the moment. It's just, yeah. Okay, now only 1 person spectate. Why don't you come back out again? Oh dear, all the panic. Oh, I've watched during the game. Hopefully, Oh my god, all the panic. I'm sorry about not commentating right now. It's a little bit hectic here.
Our control point has been captured.
Now, let's see what's going on here. Now, point B. Looks like Blue haven't managed to break in at all here. They're going for point E. What would you say is going on with the red team for the time being, man?
To be honest, this just looks like pretty much the same as what we've seen in the past few rounds. You know, it's basically a very, very solid defense of point B. I can't see, unfortunately, Wile Coyote managing to take this. I think unless they are prepared to put a very, very strong defense on next round, I think we might see a win for the Awesome Egyptians. I mean, you know, I'm not going to confirm that, but it does look that might be the way it's going. This is very, very strongly defended, and Blue are having a really hard time doing anything right now.
Yeah, they're doing. This is the thing. Egyptians have been playing excellently today. I mean, you know, they've been very good defending in that breakaway game they had. Oh, hey Volt, could you please join Team Blue and Praj go back to Red for 12-12? Cool. Thank you very much, guys. Now, anyway, 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, hang on. Wile Coyote trying to grab. Ooh, can they grab B with a bit of time here?
See, this is the problem that all the teams have had when they've been playing Blue. They've managed to sort of take the area of the point, but then they've only had one person on, and yeah, I mean, we're seeing it again. Red have managed to come back with Ubers, jumping soldiers. Blue missed their opportunity there. That was a good chance there for them to push out.
Sorry, can I ask Daddy Chasm or Volt to sit on the spectator bench, please? One of the guys has come back. I'm very sorry to ask you this, guys. Okay, one of you, not both of you, but Daddy Chasm, go back, man. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for turning up. Thank you very much for Universal subs. But yeah, these things happen though. I feel less of a commentator, more of a substitute fireman kind of at the moment. Right now, point B, hard fought, minute left on the clock. Oh god, what is it with the blood fog that happened on point B? There's explosions and blood everywhere. Oh, and I think Wile Coyote, just take it.
Still, though, they haven't managed to get past C so far. I mean, I don't know that. Ooh, it's going to be hard to see whether or not they can actually take this. They haven't gotten it so far. They've got to pull something out of the bag that's really, really special for this round.
Yep, the thing is, I'm timing these things. It's kind of tricky. Like tricky, and then they've got timing to go on, and then suddenly, as well as that, subs to manage. It's all kinds of fun. But yeah, 3 minutes 10, and that's the thing. Blue kind of struggled onto that B point. They didn't really manage to get a good purchase on it, and that's kind of really hampered them. Now, the thing is, they've got to do something spectacular to get to C now, unless they take E, which is, the other thing you do. Like in Zan there, they're tenacious. Francis there. Oh. Oh man, who's that heavy? Tarek there, trying to save the day for the Egyptians. Just about does it. Oh boy, that was some lovely defending there by the Egyptians. They just were trying to take back E, but might have lessened up on their grip and C a bit. Yeah, 2 minutes 19. I thought Blue was in there with a chance of going to that grab for E, and it's still kind of there in a strange way. But, Wile Coyote might be onto a winning tactic there.
Yeah, I have to say, it doesn't look like they are putting a lot of effort into attacking C. There's been no one on Red's side of the fence so far. I don't really know where most of Blue are. They don't seem to be... There's definitely no big groups anywhere as far as I can tell. And who was that? Mom, yeah, nice jump. Straight in. I don't really... Was that like, did you think there was a corner or something? Because that was, as far as I could tell, that was just a plain old jump into the pit.
Yep, I love it when they try and get from E to C round the back and they realise you can't... taking the shortcut might be an idea. Let's do that. Oh my god. Bunzy there. That's Lounge, sorry. Trying to, short circuit his way to success, but unfortunately there's too much heavy going on. But that was nicely capped. A little bit of hope there for Blue. But I don't know.
That was a very, very brave forward teleport there by Scooter Loops. I mean, you know, credit for giving it a go, because unfortunately there's too many guys jumping around for them not to see it. But had that worked, that could have been a really, really good push.
Yeah, I love good forward teleports for that reason. You can keep the pressure up, and this is the thing. Red still do suffer from lack of respawn time compared to Blue, but teams they've been incredibly good defending. We haven't seen a winner yet. 43 seconds. I have a feeling we're going to see, you know, I think this is going to go to the next round, and we're going to see how quickly, you know, next team can take point B. You know. Now it goes 18 seconds on the clock. Can there be a pub push? Is pub push possible?
It's not looking good for Blue, but I mean they've got a chance if they want to try it. I mean, there's crits, everything
Rocket
going
launcher.
all at once.
Oh, there's an Uber. Nope. Double Uber on the point. All the nope. And a dozy do to finish it off. Nice work there from Red, Blue. Now we'll proceed to change places, and then we'll see how well the Egyptians do on the attack. Don't worry, this is the last. Okay, this is the last round, the special bit. Now the Egyptians get to attack. If they can reach point B with more than 3 minutes 45 on the clock, they win the game. If they cap point B with less than 3 minutes 45 on the clock, they lose.
Yeah, this kind of it's a bit of a different way of looking at the game, because now all awesome Egyptians really have to focus on is making sure that B actually gets capped. You know, they can kind of forget about the rest of the game. Obviously, if you want to cap E, then you know, be our guest. It's your choice. But yeah, it's a lot more of a focused objective now. There's not a whole lot to worry about other than that single point.
Oh, just to answer that question, you need to have 3 minutes 45 on the clock after you cap B to win. Sorry, I didn't bring an official timer today, a little bit lackadaisical. But anyway, 5 minutes on the clock. Let's see. Now this is the thing, the Egyptians, if they can cap point B quicker, a lot quicker, they'll have this game, you know, that's the thing. Burnsy there. Stalking sniper. Unfortunately, the guy turned around and went to shoot him in the face. How to say, man, there's a lot of tension today. Timing, subs, all that kind of stuff. This is tense today.
Yeah, I mean these are the perfect kind of games to have when you want all-out tense. This is pretty much the game you want to have. I mean, I don't know, we haven't seen a single win of this game so far, I don't think. Everything has been right down to the wire, right at the last few seconds, and it's always been a defense. And it's quite impressive to see so many defensive wins on a map like this. You know, you hardly ever see defensive wins in normal TF2 play. It's pretty much always Blue are going to win this game no matter what.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, this is tight. The Egyptians look good, and then suddenly, you know, why can't you bring it back? And what's happening here? This is looking pretty strong. Oh wow, that's fast. Yeah, 7 minutes 25 there. So basically, you know, the Egyptians are ahead by a rough 3 minutes. Yeah, random crits are on. Defend for 6 minutes. Part of me thinks that, you know, Red have intentionally tried to hold B here, knowing that if they just hold this, they win the game. I'm not sure if that's the best tactic or not, because remember, if they cap C, that's technically got all 5 points.
I'm not sure whose mini-sentry that is, but that is a bastard of a spot. Good work, whoever put it there.
Where is that, sorry?
Oh, it's gone now.
Oh. But yeah,
this is oh, he's put it up again.
That is nice. Yeah, I agree with that. That's got nice cover. Ooh, massive lag spike there. Sorry, I think we've got people joining in from the live stream. Yeah, it is a real problem. The live stream is kind of giving out problems here. Experimental tech gets you every time. 6 minutes. Okay. What is happening here? Is there a charge here? Oh, Andy joined the game. I think Andy's back. Am I correct in Andy was for red team, wasn't he? So when he comes back on, I think Daddy Chasm will have to sub out for a little bit. Anyway, there goes blue team. That's Sentry. Oh, no, no, no. The dreaded capping of blue.
Scooloop's got very lucky there. I'm pretty sure that was a crit sticky and another sticky right underneath. And I'm not sure, was that Doc Pony just got killed before he could pull off that detonation? That would have been very nasty because that would have been a dead heavy for red. And yeah, I think all the heavies we've seen so far have been very, very important for all of the defense work.
Yeah,
and pushing apparently.
Blue have not got closest so far. Red are just rabid and hostile as anything at the moment. They are really keeping away blue team at all. It's like, no, must not allow. Save me, Gaben. Not sure who left, but yeah, put in Volt if you want to go on blue team. There you go. Right. But anyway, though, 4 minutes 50 on the clock here. Now that was the time that blue team had on that last point. There's this thing. When blue take the point, there needs to be 3 minutes 45 on the clock. So if I'm correct, they need to take this at 1 minute 46. So they've got 3 minutes technically, I think. Very sorry, I need to get some proper work here. Praj is now back in the game when he comes back in. Andy, if you want to join your team, and whoever's subbing for that team, come back out again. Why does it always happen second point? Okay, Praj is back in for which team you ever you're on. Please remember to found the right team. 4 minutes 4. Yeah, I think it would help if you was helping your team. Volt, you need to come out, and Andy, you need to go on red if you're there, Andy. And Praj, you need to go on blue. This ain't my team. I don't know yet. Not sure. If you basically hold this point, you've practically won. It all comes down to what amount of time on the clock there is after blue have taken it. Minutes 21. I'm not sure they're going to get this victory here. Whoa! And there's the lag again. That's broadcasting. Oh boy, I'm tired. Also, looking at the score, Jesus! I didn't realize everybody had 3 numbers to their name. How long have we been doing this for?
Yeah, it's pretty insane. I mean, pretty much everybody had 3 numbers next to their name. Basically, after like the second round, it was really, really impressive to see that. Especially considering we haven't got resident arse kicker Shaggy. You would have thought, oh, maybe we're going to see a sort of, I guess, a trickle of points, but no, this is pretty much balls to the wall. I want 100 points at least, please. And yeah, Mon there going for almost 300. I don't know if he could pull it off for within the next 2.5 minutes, but yeah, very, very close to it.
Okay, I have a bad feeling that it's going to get to time very quickly. I think it's the 1:45 they may have lost, but we'll find out right at the end. Unless they cap E and then suddenly they got last point, which technically is a win despite any time. Oh god, they're going to give me a heartache, aren't they? Go for E. 1 minute 53. I think it's coming close. I think if they don't get B now, they're gonna lose this. There goes E.
Yeah, this is a. Yeah, Mon they're trying, but I don't think the Uber's going to last long enough for him to take down that sentry. Ooh.
Oh, jeez, that is some epic building there. How did that survive? I don't know. Wow, that was the thing. I've seen that before actually. Quick changing the Wrangler and thingy enough so that it stays alive. Minute 5. I'm not sure it's looking good here for the Egyptians.
No, I mean this is kind of what they had last time round at point E. This is pretty much their last attempt to make a good push. And yeah, even with the short circuit, even with the capping of E, I don't think they've got it. I think they may have taken too much time.
You did very well, but it all comes down to this tiebreaker round, I'm afraid. Oops, sorry, getting my camera. I really need to do something about that. Hopefully Steam fixed that. Oh no, here comes B. But I fear it's overtime anyway is the problem. Oh jeez, 9 seconds on the clock. And I think this might be a shutout win here because they won't capture B. The Ubered Scout cap! Wait, hang on. I didn't think this through. All the overtime. So much overtime, but I think they've lost this, unfortunately. Daddy Chasm's like, oh my god, this is happening. I've never seen such a murdered
Yeah,
point.
as it is now, I think...
They won't give up! And, yep,
yeah.
that goes to Wile Coyote, who win the tiebreaker, who therefore win the first heat. Lovely work there for Wile Coyote, nicely done. Commiserations to the Egyptians, but they played an excellent game. That was a very fun game to watch.
Yeah, I think this is probably the biggest abundance of skill I've seen, and I mean, yeah, it was nice to see you keep on trying even after you had gone past the sort of losing time. I mean, that was pretty much, I guess, all that overtime was really just an excuse for Wile Coyote to have a victory lap, really.
Yeah, I mean, going to the after-match MVP section of this segment. I think one thing I want to say here is straight away, if this is the standard we've seen in the Steel League, I am so stoked, bro, for the next set of 6 rounds to come in. I mean, it came to a 2-2 draw there on timer, and even then we did come to time, and the Egyptians didn't get B, so they wouldn't have won it anyway. But one thing I have to say, that one thing I saw that was amazing from the Egyptians, though, their medics were on fire that time. They were just had Uber after Uber after Uber, and they were excellent on their defences. Yeah,
pretty much like the same could be said for both teams. I mean, there was really, really good medic work and really amazing medic work on the attack as well. There was some really nice to see, crits being used on soldiers who knew how to fire rockets. It's kind of an odd skill because a lot of the time it's kind of just reserved for Demoman, but there was heavies being crits, there was soldiers being crits. Everybody understood what was happening, and it was really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, you know where to place those shots. And with the crits, you know what the damage radius is. I understand you completely with that. But yeah, thank you also very much to the subs as well, Daddy, Chasm, and Volt. Thank you for turning up at very short notice to help out with that. And good organisation from you guys. You managed to get in the right times. I think the other thing we therefore need to do is the favourite section of the show, which is the MVP round. And there's gonna be, to be fair, we've had to see this much proness flying around the server, and we've got to pick 2 people, one for each of us, to say who was the best kitten. Oh jeez. What am I thinking here? Give us a moment, guys. This is hard work. Okay, sorry about that. It appears that I was deliberating so hard I got kicked for duty inactivity. It does happen to the best of us. But yeah, my first nomination was Mum, team captain for the Egyptians. Mum had that knack of being in the right place at the right time, and that he was just, every time I saw Mum, he was always somewhere important, and also kick-ass heavy as well, killing everything around him. You know, damn good heavy. I mean, yeah, I want to give a little shout out to Francis for that lovely strat as engineer on that game, already blockading point B. That was hilarious to watch.
And I think for me, it's gonna have to be Maya. I mean, just really nice medic work the whole way through, and not one of those sort of glory medics, or just in general, not a player who goes for glory. It was a player who knew exactly what needed to be done, and it was just really good to see medic work that impressive. And yeah, okay, it was two players. We picked both players from the same team, but it's not necessarily, it's kind of proof in the pudding, two great players from one team, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they were the better team. Wile Coyote managed to pick it up at the end quite nicely as well. They were very good defending all the way through, and it's just such a close game to try and call. The fact that we brought it down into tiebreaker for the first match in the league is pretty impressive in my eyes.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well. I have a bad feeling we come to timers all day. Oh God, why? But yeah, no, I mean, thank you very much, guys, for a very impressive game. We had tons of fun with this. I'm very sorry about various disruptions that happened through the games, like subs. Also, you might see on the playback a bit of jitteriness because I tried going live and it's not working properly. It keeps crashing for some reason. But I had to ignore that to get the match going. But anyway, thank you guys very much. And we'll see you later.
Peace out.